Thank you, Dr. Sharif, for the fantastic introduction, which I wrote. Appreciate that. Uh, ladies and gentlemen, graduating class of 2021, faculty, I'm very honored to be with you today. I have my speech not on a piece of paper, but on my phone. So if you see me glancing at my phone, that's what I'm doing. So it's a humbling honor to be standing with you here today after graduating from this university almost a quarter of a century ago. I wrote a quarter of a decade, and then I realized that that was a typo. So a quarter of a century ago. Let me start with a disclaimer if you guys don't mind. So if you guys think that this is going to be one of these cliche commencement speeches about how wonderful you are and how the world is full of promise, I promise you that's going to be exactly it. You know, they send us a template that we have to fill. First of all, you guys need to know that I have a huge amount of respect for you. You guys are extremely brave. You're fearless, and the world needs more brave people. Who would dare come to class in his pajamas? You guys did. Who would dare watch Netflix or eat popcorn during class? You guys did. Right? These are, I think, some of the privileges of COVID. But COVID, I think, had another more serious side to it, a more profound side to it, a very cruel side to it. But I think through the cruelty of this whole COVID situation, I think many of you may take away some very profound lessons. Empirically, one of the key determinants of professional success is what we call grit. Grit is the mental toughness. It's the ability to navigate during ambiguity. When things are down, against pressure, against a lot of uncertainty, just put your head down and charge through. When everybody thinks you're crazy, when everybody doubts that you can make it, you prevail. And that's what you guys did. I can imagine, I was teaching during that period. I didn't teach last year, but I was teaching in the first year of COVID. I could just imagine, again, I had my kids were at school, again, they were on Zoom. The amount of anxiety that they had to go through, the amount of anxiety that you had to go through, the uncertainty, what's going to happen next? I'm afraid about myself. I'm afraid about my loved ones. Some of you had to deal even with probably with personal tragedies, losing loved ones. But you guys put your heads down and you're here today. So you guys are amazing. Absolutely. So on a lighter note, let me share 5 thoughts with you. And as I promised, nothing new. These are all recycled ideas, repackaged in my own words. You probably heard them from your mom, your dad, an older sibling, your professors. You read a book or an article or watched a YouTube video, you're going to find the same content. First one, classic. Be inspired. I think seeking purpose in what you choose to do is profoundly important. Whatever it is, whatever you do, seek purpose and meaning in what you do. Because if you cannot seek inspiration in what you're doing, there's no way that you can inspire. And the world needs more inspiration. People flock around people that are positive. People flock around people that inspire. So your greatest tool, your greatest asset is your ability to inspire. But you cannot inspire if you are not inspired. Be brave to take big steps, bold moves, have grand visions. But remember that visions are dreams with plans. Don't be afraid to go where no one else has went. Make the impossible believable. And after it's believable, then it becomes possible. Let me give you an example. So my personal mission is, and I suggest that each and every one of you would do that, write a personal mission. So I have a personal mission that I've developed a few years back, and it is to inspire and empower young leaders like yourselves to create a better tomorrow for all of us. The company that I co-founded, its purpose is stated as inspire a leader, transform an organization, and lift a community. So when I am in sync with my company's vision, what I chose to do, what my company's purpose, what I chose to do, this is my source of inspiration, and I try to bring it every day to work. Second, be curious. Be childlike in your curiosity. Explore the world around you with all its senses. Learn, unlearn, relearn. Don't surrender to norms and conventions. Challenge them. Make sure that they are relevant today. What could have worked a few years back may not be relevant today. Norms and conventions that guided us to success a decade or more ago may not be relevant today. But don't be a fool. Be foolish. And the difference is, being foolish is sometimes pushing the boundaries. Being a fool is not listening and not learning. Challenge whatever you hold as a truth critically before you accept it as a truth. Third one, seek empowerment. Take responsibility even if it's not offered. Have a bias for action. Remember, if you guys, AUC graduates, fortunate to have these amazing families, fortunate to have the guidance and the mentorship and the education and the exposure that you guys got, if you guys will not make our future better, who will? Remember that plans and skills that you need to change the world both need updating and a lot of practicing. Fourth one, we're almost there. Fourth one, be caring. Care about your family, your friends, your co-workers, and the society at large. Express care both in words and actions. Some people want to feel care when they hear it. Other people want to see care or feel care in actions. So do both. Remember, as you get busy in life, do not forget your friends and your family and the important things to you. Put them in your calendar like you put your plans. Put time for yourself, put time for your family, put time for your loved ones. Call them on put reminders. It's not corny, trust me. Last bit, be genuine. Be yourself. Embrace the person in the mirror with all his or her imperfections. You are all imperfect. Everybody's imperfect, and it's absolutely fine. Take care of that person, physically, mentally, emotionally. No one can do this for you, even the people that love you the most. You have to take care of yourself. Make that person better every day, but accept that person and love him. Remember that you are always work in progress, and you are entitled to be you. Finally, remember that you are a sum of your choices. It's okay not to plan to change the world, by the way. But please plan to be happy and to make the people around you happy. That alone can change the world. Thank you for having me. Go out there and spread smiles. Alf Mabruk. Thank you so much.